Going green, save some green. Purpose, to persuade why we should use green technology. Idea, things that you can do to help make a difference. We all know global warming is an issue. Whether you believe in it or not is a different story. But we can all agree that the problem is pollution. I'll inform you of ways to help make a difference. Most of us have heard of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. It's an island in the middle of the Pacific that is roughly the size of Texas. It's a lot of plastic and other garbage debris that's caught in Pacific currents. According to National Geographic, there's another garbage patch in the Atlantic. There's little being done to clean up the garbage that's in these areas. They're a huge threat to both ocean life and seafaring birds. Another issue is smog in large cities such as Chicago, New York, Cincinnati, and Hong Kong. At this point you're probably thinking, yeah, so what? We can't help, right? Well, we can't, by starting with an example. Green energies are a great way to do this. You might ask, what are green energies? Green energies are solar, wind, water, and geothermal. Solar energy can be installed in your house to help reduce energy bills. The installation is actually paid off in a few years in the money you save. And the good thing about solar energy is that it's more efficient now than it was when it first came out. Geothermal energy is not actually electric energy, but it's heat energy. You use it to heat and cool your home in the summer and winter. Wind and water energies would have to be used in a larger scale for the city or neighborhoods. Another great way to go is green cars. You've got two options here, hybrid cars and fully electric. Hybrid cars are a combination of electric cars and normal cars, and they run off of the electric battery until that is drained of its energy. Then it switches over to the gas tank. Overall, there's less pollution with these because of the economic design. Fully electric cars don't get as far, and the batteries don't last very long. They're working on new ways of making batteries last longer and have a longer life. Lastly, a few simpler things that you can do in order to help save energy is to recycle and talk about it. Recycling is simpler than it seems. All you need is a trash can for normal waste, and then smaller bins labeled with plastic, metal, glass, and paper. This will help keep you organized and make it easier to separate everything out. The last thing you need to do with recycling is have it picked up. Another thing that you can do is spread the word. This helps because informing everyone else helps get the idea around and make it easier to install green energies. Being informed is another great way to do that because the more you're informed on the topic, the easier it is to discuss and bring up in conversation. Organizing groups would be the next step so that you can install green energies both locally for your city and then also expanding to state and nationwide. A couple of things that I did not discuss are walking and carpooling. The main reason I didn't discuss these is because they're obvious solutions that most people already try and do. Taking on any one of these ideas that I discussed today would help reduce pollution. Recycling helps reduce waste and deposit into the ocean. Green energies reduce smog, clean air, global warming, and reduce carbon in the air. If you believe in global warming, carbon is the main pollutant in the factor, and all of these steps help reduce that. I hope you learned something new, and thank you for listening.